Welcome to the Sports Minute. If you like the video today, please come in and share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner at 560, and I'm Vincent Turner. Today's video is the college matchup on Saturday night in Norman, Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner. The Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Michigan Wolverines. You know what's funny about this football game is that Michigan and Oklahoma only played one time in both schools' history. Can you believe that? And that was in the 76 Orange Bowl, when it was all about Michigan football in the Big Ten and all about Oklahoma football in the Big Eight. And you think about these schools, this is only the second time they played. But I remember that 76 Orange Bowl. I was 15 years old in the 10th grade at Southside High School in Memphis, Tennessee. Oklahoma had Joe Washington, Elvis Peacock, Steve Davis, the Salmon brothers, Leroy and Dewey. Michigan had that strong freshman quarterback, Rick Leach. They had an outstanding running back by the name of Gordon Bell and Rob Lytle. And they had a receiver by the name of Jim Smith and a safety Super Bowl champion, Dwight Hicks, who played later on down the road with the San Francisco 49ers. But let's talk about the game on Saturday night. Two great quarterbacks are going to be playing in this game. And both of them might be making a statement about them being mentioned as one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Can we say a little Heisman money on the line? Let's start with the Michigan Wolverines. The key to them is Bryce Underwood. He was rated the #1 quarterback in the country, had first committed to LSU, but Michigan came with a little more money. But on Saturday against New Mexico, he didn't disappoint. 21 to 31, 251 yards, and one touchdown. But what surprised me was the running back position. Justin Haynes, out of Buford High School, Gwinnett County, who had played at Alabama for 2 years. Now, based on Alabama losing to Florida State last week and had problems running the football, I know Caleb DeBoer got to be going crazy, the head coach at Alabama, because Mr. Haynes had 159 yards and he had two runs over 50 yards. But if Michigan is going to win this football game on Saturday night, it's going to be all about their defense. TJ Guy, Troy Pierce, my man Rashawn Berry, and most of our Ernest Hallman and Cole Sullivan. Let me throw his name in there. They got to be able to get a pass rush and cover the Oklahoma Sooners offense. Because now let me talk about the Boomer Sooner offense. It sure is totally different when I was in high school and coming through college in the late 70s and early 80s. Because Oklahoma was all about that bone. Thomas Lott, Billy Sims, David Overstreet, Kenny King. Oh my God, Buster Rhymes. They ran that wishbone at a high level. Jamal Holloway, Patrick Collins, Charles Thompson. But now it's not about the wishbone. It's about that young transfer that came over from Michigan State, John McTeer. And people were talking about him that he's going to put Oklahoma up there at the top of the SEC. Last week against Illinois State, he was special. 389 yards in the air, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. And that receiving core, boy, they look good for Oklahoma. Keon Quintas, let me get his name right, Lewis and Deion Burks had over, I want to say, close to 100 yards receiving. And then Oklahoma's got a real talented defense, a real talented linebacker by the name of Owen Hickey. And Reggie Powers is a good football player, and Gentry Williams. But if this game is going to come down, it's going to come down to experience. And I've been there before. I like Bryce Underwood at the University of Michigan under center. But this your second game, young man. And you going to Norman, Oklahoma, where there's history. Bosworth, Salmon, Sims, King, Washington. And that's going to be a tough out. And then you're thinking about Washington. I almost said the young man in school he played at last year, Washington State. But John McTeer has been here and done that. He went 8-4 last year at Washington State University and had a big wins over the University of Washington. And I keep looking at his performance in that 35-3 win over Illinois State, that he had 389 yards once again and 3 touchdowns. He was on the money. So I'm gonna take the Boone Sooners in a very close football game, 21-17. I think John McTeer experience is gonna win it for the Sooners. Boomer Sooner, the Amazing Blue of the Michigan Wolverines, and Anthony Carter. If you like the video today, please come in and share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, 560 here on YouTube. It's going to be a hell of a football game all over again. 1976, the Orange Bowl. But again, my prediction, Boomer Sooner. Da 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 da